I have an official announcement to make. Recently, I was talking about Family Guy and the quadratic formula. But that was just me rambling. But either way, I made a YouTube video, right? A wonderful video observing season 2, episode 16 of Family Guy. You know, I was critiquing it and I was adding on a new layer of content to an episode of Family Guy. And you could actually, fun fact, you could not even see a single frame of Family Guy. You could not even see one singular frame of Family Guy in the entire video. And I was displaying an immense amount of observational skills and taking in each joke as they came. But as soon as I uploaded the video, it was only up for maybe a couple minutes, maybe a minute, until it was gone. It got like 4 views. Either way, it's just sad to see that I can make a video that was just a wonderful display of how to properly critique an episode of any form of media. Brian, Peter Griffin, Lois, Meg, Stewie, they were all there. But you could not see them. It was just me. You could just look at me. But it didn't matter. The AI, they know. They know that they're there. It can instantly detect a griffin. It knows. Or maybe it just heard the intro and could copyright off that. Maybe I should have just screamed the entire video. That would have jumbled up the audio enough. Nothing could have picked up on it. Nothing could have. Nothing would have. By the way, the best side character in Family Guy easily got to be Joe Swanson, man. He's a giga Chad. Joe Swanson is a giga Chad. Anyways, Seth MacFarlane is a pussy, and he should let me upload whatever I want. I should be able to just, you know what? Honestly, I should just be able to upload the entirety of Family Guy, every single episode, on YouTube. And yeah, everybody should be able to do that. None of them would get any views, because guess what? Everybody would be allowed to do it then. And then it's not stealing views, because nobody's just going to watch some random guy's upload of Family Guy when there's already a billion others. There should be no copywriting. None. Copyright shouldn't exist. It would be baller. Everybody can rip each other off. It would be lit. Unbelievably lit. And nobody could create anything even close to an entertainment monopoly. It would be the wild frickin' West. And I am spitting on that one. I love invading Nicaragua in 1982. You're going to want to look at this. I have a card. It's a Radiant Blastoise. Ain't that kind of sick? I don't know. I think that card is pretty cool. It's in a nice little sleeve. It's a pretty cool card. This is quite lamer. They decided to make a Pokemon that was just an apple and called it Flapple. I don't know, it probably has a deeper origin than that, but man, it just really looks like there's a worm in an apple and they called it Flapple. I'm about to flap all over that dick. What you talking about? Hey, wait a minute. What you talking about, Willis? Okay. But on a serious note, I really didn't think that it would pick up. Okay, so I knew I knew the video was going to get a copyright claim, right? Because there's enough audio Family Guy that I recorded myself sitting down watching an episode of Family Guy and randomly ranting about a bunch of crap, right? I thought just off the audio alone, it would get a copyright claim easily. And it did immediately get a copyright claim. But I have multiple videos on my channel with a copyright claim. I thought what it was going to happen is it was going to get a copyright claim, but the video wasn't going to get taken down. But no, the video got taken down because it is an unfair world out there. And the real thing is that is lame. Should have kept it up. Seth MacFarlane just knows that he is worse than Matt Stone and Trey Parker. I mean, come on, there's a reason I watched the entirety of South Park first. I'm only on season 2 of Family Guy because I felt like I had to catch up because everybody's seen freaking Family Guy. And I needed to catch up. But that show is ADD as hell. Man, they just have so many cutaways every 2 seconds. The only thing that's keeping me there is Lois Griffin's legs. Woo-wee! Hot mama! Ain't that some real shit, though? On low. This is a dumbbell. What? Why is it so light? Oh, my dad was using it. Dad was taking the L on that one. Those are so light. Oh, what do you bring the benching down to? Oh, what is this? I had it on 170, bro. Oh, let me just like bench 90 pounds. Lame. Oh, also, do you know what's pretty cool, guys? They should, in Family Guy, have Peter randomly whip out a broadsword. Because that's what I'm about to do. Okay, that was a little annoying. Ain't that lit? I didn't know I had this down here, but that's like pretty cool. I can. So many characters in media have swords, typically have swords. I don't know why this was selected to be the most popular of all weapons. You know, it's interesting because spears are actually more effective, and I'm pretty sure spears were used even more than swords because they have, you know, typically longer range is just going to get you quite a bit. But I guess spears just aren't as cool and badass as like a sword, so everybody just gets swords in media. You know, Sword in the Stone, Excalibur, Link. I don't know, a bunch of characters have swords. I was going to continue, but it's whatever. You know, when I play some no build, you know, play some good old no build, I love that kinetic blade. So swords, you know, I gotta give it up. They're pretty badass. Swords are pretty cool, honestly. Yeah, I'll give it up. Swords and me. They're pretty cool. Not as cool as explosives, though. Acetone, hydrogen peroxide, sulfuric acid. Mix them up. Baby, oh my gosh, you got quite a recipe right there. You got a delicious thing going on. Either way. Seth MacFarlane. Mentioning him again. He put him. Okay, so he made a Star Trek show, right? It's like a rip off of Star Trek. It's obviously what it's trying to be. Guy's obsessed with Star Trek. There's an episode of Family Guy where like Peter's watching Star Trek, and actually they watch Star Trek in a good amount of episodes, I think. And he also made his own Star Trek inspired show, and he makes himself the main character in it. He's playing the main character. Bro is living out a fantasy. Seth MacFarlane just wants to be in Star Trek. That's some boomer stuff. Not at least like Star Wars, Star Trek. That's like the uber nerdy one. Like, come on, man. You're all like rich and whatever from Family Guy and whatever the heck else you've made. You've probably made other stuff. I don't know, man. But, like, you just want to live out that fantasy. And you know what? That's pretty cool. I would like to put myself in the worlds I'm the most interested in. You know, if I could have some real life Pokemon, that would be sick. So I could, like, what if I directed a thing where I was the main character and I had my own Pokemon and stuff? Man, that would be cool. But I'm not as rich as Seth MacFarlane, so I don't get to do that. And what did he even do? All he did was copyright my dang video. He's trying to silence me. No, it's YouTube's algorithm that's trying to do that. You know, that's a classic right there. They're trying to stop you. They're trying to hunt you. The world is scared of you. They're scared of what you can do. You gotta show them. Show them your power. I don't know what my voice changed to right there. I don't really understand. I'm putting this broadsword back. I'm not really doing much with it anymore. I'm just kind of holding it. What if I got a comment where somebody's like, man, you didn't sheath that properly. You know, if you sheathed that properly, you wouldn't have damaged the sword. You probably just damaged the sword. Now it probably can't cut off a guy's head off clean. It'll be at a slight 49-degree angle. Ow. That would be a nerd-ass comment. Nerd emoji. You know, I don't go into public gyms much. Just because there's so many... I know nobody actually cares, but I remember I'd like be working out in school or whatever, doing whatever, and there's so many form nerds. That's not the right. You don't have the right form while you're doing that. You're not really doing that correctly. Oh, you're slightly off. You got to work out in this way, and you know that actually screwed me up because there's this guy who told me how to that I was benching wrong and I had to have my arms way closer. So I was doing actually a much harder form of benching. So I looked so much weaker than everybody else because I was doing just an objectively worse bench. Like, this guy was trying to correct my crap, but he slashed my tires, man. I couldn't bench as much as I really could have. Man. Don't mess with me in my sophomore year fitness class no more. I will destroy you. Do not do that to me. And do not take down my videos, YouTube. I know where your headquarters are. That's public. And I will give you a visit. And I will smirk at you. You don't want me to smirk at you. If I smirk at you, right. If I smirk at you, you are going to be intimidated. And this is not a threat. This is a simple fact of the matter that I will smirk near your building for taking my video down. I'll be standing there and I'll smirk. I will smirk. I'll go, You really want me making that face at your headquarters? I will do it to the CEO. Didn't Susan Wojcicki step down or whatever? Dang, I don't even know who it is anymore if she's not there. Who's the CEO? I want to smirk at them. I want to give them a... I want to smirk at them. Well, that wasn't a smirk. It was just a random face. But I want to smirk at them and then go... Pretty sus.